You sitting there talking, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be good, man. You know what I mean? So just follow along with it, you know what I'm saying? Be you, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, that's always. I'm gonna always be myself.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Let me ask this question. I don't really get too big on the zodiac sign. I am a Sag. What you is?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo, okay. That's about what I call when I'm trying to do my work. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
listen, this the Real Life Podcast, man. Silk the Real, we back. I got a lovely lady right here. I'm gonna let her tell who she is and everything. Just gonna do a little quick in and out, man. Just try to get somebody good word. Tell them who you is.
I'm Jazz the Goat, aka Jasmine. Make sure y'all Google me, check out my movies, all that good stuff, and follow me on TikTok and IG. Virtuoso brand.
So you got you got a YouTube link, everything too.
So on YouTube, I'm actually I'm on like a little short, like kind of scripted reality dating series called P and Ginger. You can definitely check that out. All laughs, like it's literally little skits to make you laugh. That's all it is.
I love it. I love it, man. That's what I love to see. I love supporting people, man. That's what I do. I mean, most important, I love supporting what blessed me too, a sister. You know what I'm saying? In the black community, we need to support each other more instead of trying to hate on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We like crabs in the bucket, pulling that crab down. You know what I'm saying? We got to elevate each other, man. You know what I mean? You know, that's how we're going to get our blessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm all big about that. No matter, I'm one of the ones, I want to see somebody get it before I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about helping somebody.
Well, I think that's why my energy must have reached out to you because I'm the same way, and I appreciate that.
Yes, connection, baby. Yes. Well, real, recognize real. So, you know what I mean? So I can tell that you real. So, man, Miss Jazz, I appreciate you coming on, baby. Where your home? You ain't got to say what state you from.
Oh, I'm from Washington D.C.
DC, I'm from South Carolina, DC. I respect that. Maryland.
Okay, South Carolina.
That's it. No far away is it. So I'm gonna do a little prayer with you, man. And
okay, hold on. Let me pause the music. I don't disrespect God like that.
Oh, you good. Just let me know you ready. You all good.
I'm ready now.
All right. I want to thank God for today. I thank God for tonight. I thank God for who's ever watching. They be blessed and they receive something good for this young lady. And just thank y'all for watching and give a strong God and bless her and bless her family. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 Oh, that was good. I appreciate that.
That's all. I don't go into that yet to try to do a little quick, man. I want to make sure. I always ask my guests, okay, if I can pray. I'm one on one. I don't deal with politics and I don't deal with religion. I just me. I just want to be there.
Listen. You gonna love my lives and I'm gonna love yours then because I don't know if you caught that earlier. I was not addressing none of it.
Oh yes. I don't get down like that. I don't get down. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we know who's in control. You know what I'm saying? We know who's got
absolutely.
So regardless of what they do, we still got to be able to support that person. And even for God, we got to still can't sit here and hate on people, man. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta, you know what I mean? Regardless
absolutely. You hating on the next person, you're gonna block your own blessings with God.
Hey, man, come on now with the sister. So let me ask you this.
I will say I'm not a hater.
Oh yeah, I can tell that. I can tell that. Look, that's why I can tell your vibe, and I'm not just sitting there watching. I say, you know what? I want to connect, man. I pray about stuff before I connect with the person. And when you go to my YouTube page, and when you go to my TikTok page, you'll see some of my videos on Instagram also. This is season 2, so you'll start seeing how I talk to people, man, and how we do the videos and stuff and everything. So that's what I'm about, man. The love and giving somebody a word. Somebody going through something. This is what the podcast is about. We all got a testimony. We all been through something. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't better than the next man. You ain't better than the next one. We just who we is. We been through that.
Yeah, so, and we're all equal.
All the time.
Always told me every man put their pants on the same way, one leg after the next.
That's right, baby. Amen. That's right. Got to crawl before you walk. Hey, listen, we all bleed red, so it don't matter.
Right.
And I tell somebody too. Sin is sin. I don't care if you killed somebody, or he killed somebody, or you rob a bank. Still sin is sin.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm with you on that one, and that's one thing I stress to people too, because I'm like, all sin. Last I checked, all sins were equal. You might justify that lie, but that lie is just as bad as them killing. It's all a sin.
That's right.
So yeah, as long as you repent and when it's time for you to address God with that, that's all that matters.
That's it, baby. Amen.
And I
That's
tell
right.
people all the time, don't let nobody judge you.
That's right. No, don't do it. Don't do it. And you pray about it, and when God will put somebody in your life to really come and judge. You don't have to have, because you got that's a lot of that going on now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was sitting here watching stuff on media, like so Facebook. I ain't posting on Facebook, man. In a few days, I'm looking at like, cause Facebook could be so negative, and I'm sitting there watching everybody that's going crazy, scratching their hair out and doing this and that, going full ballistic. Like, listen, man, y'all act like it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? You act like it's the end of the world. So just listen. This is life, man. Life is about challenging. You know what I'm saying? And I told God, like, in my circle, I love all my family. I'm talking about both sides, my mama's side, my daddy's side. But some of my family ain't part of my circle. You know what I mean? But
Hey,
I love all my family. So, you
I
know.
tell people all the time, I don't gotta like you to love you.
That's right. Oh, that's right. No, I mean, that's right.
I will pray for you. If I feel like that's the best thing I can do for you is pray for you and stay away from you, that's absolutely what I'm gonna give you. Because if me being around you brings some type of negative energy out of me or brings some type of ill intent or I'd rather not be around you. The best thing I can do is pray for you and keep my distance.
Amen. Amen. Love it. I love that. That's right. Distance. I love it. Take notes on that. I like that, man, Jazz. I love it, man. I love that's right. That's why I had to learn that too, man. Like I like to smile at people. When I was younger, I'll smile at people's face, but after I got older, I started, these people don't give me no good. You know what I'm saying? So once I started finding out who was for me, and it took me to really that something to happen to me. Because a lot of the time we go through a tragedy in life, and that one tragedy or that one death and a loss in life we have, it'll change your whole life around. And I went through that. So when I went through a loss, man, it kind of just changed how I dealt with people, how I talk to people, how I view people. I'm serious because one time I'm an easygoing person. I'm very easygoing. You know what I'm saying? I'm very easygoing. You would ask me something and I do it for you. But then I started opening my eyes like, okay, who's really here for me? You know what I'm saying? God shows you.
Some people will drain you.
Yeah, yes.
They'll drain you dry.
Yeah.
But now, so what you mentioning that though, and mentioning like loss, so it's something like I say, I tell people all the time, I reserve certain things for my private life. But with you know, us having this conversation, I do feel like I could, share my testimony, what happened to me, but nothing specifically happened to me, but my oldest daughter. That was my testimony in life. My oldest daughter had seizures in my arms 5 hours after she was born. They thought she had a metabolic disorder. Those 2 weeks that she was in the NICU, that was the hardest ever in my life. Nothing like, and I think that's why too, like a lot of people try to understand why I'm so like numb to a lot of things now. Because I'm like, it's really just not. It's not that serious to me. When you see your baby getting pricked and prodded and all, nothing else matters. And me praying and me, understanding my relationship with God, like when I tell you that changed my life like tremendously. Yes. But it's messed up that a lot of people do have to go through those situations. But yes. I mean, at least you learn from it and you can move forward.
Yes. Did it when you went through it, and like I said, one thing about me, there's a lot of stuff I really like when I talk to my guests, and before I even touch on it, I always talk to them about certain situations. And the one thing about me, I always send you the questions too before we go in the fight. Like, well, you want to answer this? You don't want to answer this. But when you went through that, did it make your face stronger? When you went through that, was your face stronger when you came out of it?
Oh yeah, because I think initially when it immediately happened, I almost lost sight of the fact that I knew I had a relationship with God. Yeah. So it took someone to come and speak to me about their situation that they went through, and I realized like, why am I playing with God like this? Like, and it immediately, like when I say I felt like every bit of my spirit was lifted when I came to terms with that, and I prayed and I did everything, and it was just like, my daughter's absolutely fine. She doesn't have any metabolic disorder. They thought it was something wrong with her. They could not figure out how everything just instantly like stopped the way it did. And I'm like, nobody. That's why when people are like, oh, I don't believe in God, I'm like, now I don't identify with any religions anymore. I really don't. But when I tell you my relationship with God is stronger than it has ever been in my life, and I've developed my own understanding of my relationship with God, and not to get caught up in, kind of like the cult, like judgmental thing that comes with religion. Like, yeah, like life has been a lot better for me. It's a lot easier to transition through things too and have an understanding.
And I went through, I'm gonna tell you, like, and when you're gonna say what you went through, I went through a situation with my child, you know what I'm saying? So I lost a son, you know what I mean? And that was early baby. So I went through that 4 years ago. And at that moment, my faith was tested, you know what I'm saying? It was really tested. So I had a chance to, man, like the flesh, put it this way, the mind had me want to think, okay, God did this on purpose. Or God did this, a reason why God did it, want me to question God, all this stuff and that. You know what I'm saying? Man, people came into my life that went through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? And he used people mighty way to really speak. Because I'm going to tell you, when I went through it, man, like, it was because that's the only child I had. You know what I'm saying? So when I went through it, when he gave the right ones to come into my life to give me a word, and and then I also had like scriptures from my bishop giving me words, you know, passages out the Bible to read and stuff. And I read about David. David is my favorite person in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And read about what he went through with his son, you know, and I went through it, man. So you have your good days and you have your bad days. Before, when it happened in 2020, it was like 2020, 2021, it was real it was like tough. Like I was just painful each day. There's days I didn't want to be around, you know, kids. And like I coach football too. So I didn't want to be around kids, none of that. But man, I'm going to tell you what, once I got out of that, you know, God healed me and put the ones in my life for me, the past two years and a half now have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about them every day, but I have gotten better because, you know, and I knew about, what you say now?
No, I said absolutely.
Yeah, I've gotten better, you know, and pouring, and I'm able to tell my testimony because God, like I said, we all read to somebody in the Bible. We all gonna be the strong people like me and you. What I've been through and what you went through, they won't come out the same how me and you are. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't lose our mind. So I thank God I didn't lose my mind. I thank God I was still who I am. You know what I'm saying? I almost lost sight of, but I said, hold up, my faith is stronger than God. It made me get close. It made me get closer. You know, and there was some time I tried to draw me. I got closer to God. You know what I'm saying? And my goal is now to build a relationship better with God. You know, build with God. Stay in God's face. You know what I'm saying? So I know going through something like that, man, I did everything. I prayed everything, but I still, because God, don't give on God because God won't give on you. You know what I'm saying? So for your daughter, man, that was truly a blessing. She's a miracle baby. You know what I'm saying? Testimonial. You know, your testimony help a lot of people, not just me, a lot of people. So that just blessed me.
And like I said, I'm so sorry. Like as a mother, that crushes me to my heart. Like I can't even watch like the commercials with the starving kids. I don't like it. It hurts me. It bothers me. So, but I commend you so much, and you know, in the growth and where you are in your life, and just, you know, thank God that you've had those people that be able to help you to kind of guide you and to, you know, just to make it, because I couldn't imagine. Yeah. I couldn't imagine. Like I've been in a situation where I had to imagine. So I already and again, I'm happy that God sent me to you, that our energies were able to connect, that I was able to share my personal story with you and you were able to share yours with me, and whoever heard it or didn't hear, like they were supposed to.
Amen.
It was there for who was supposed to hear it.
That's right. Never love, man. Like I say, God know how to bring his kids together. You know how to bring people together. Like I said, absolutely. And and one thing about you're a woman of your word. Like I tell you, I mean, just knowing you for a couple of days, you're a woman of your word. You came on here.
Oh yeah.
You know, you ain't back down. You could have been like, no. But see, a lot of podcasters now, people be on there bashing people. I know they bash women. That's one thing I'll ever do here. It's nothing but love. So when you say, I'll make this happen tonight, you know what I'm saying? So I thank God.
Yeah. And anybody will tell you, like, I'm definitely, sometimes that'll get me in trouble because I'm like, all right, I said I was going to do it. Let me do it. But I just think that's just what people should do. That's all. So I'm grateful that I'm able to be who I am and to do it for you. And I'm thank you for having me on. Like you didn't have to invite me. You could have invited anybody, but you know, you chose me and I appreciate that.
Man, when the green light on, when the green light on, and you hear it in your heart say, this the person, we know that that's
okay.
God speaking. So you know, I gotta grab, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, anyone you see, the ones you have seen on here, it's been, I pray about it, man. They come on and always just, it ain't nothing about me, it's about y'all. Y'all coming on here, you know. So I just want to do this platform is so good on TikTok. You know, people on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? I'll do a podcast, man. Do something different. Get to meet people around. This world is big, you know. Stop to stay not in my hometown. Get out and meet good people like you. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't know what God got in store for the future. Like like that person can help you get over to the top. You don't know what God got in store. You know, you don't.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
yeah. So we can do this thing together, man. That's why I always tell like when it comes to black people, we all can make this money. We all can do this thing, man. We
Yeah,
can.
and stop focusing on stuff that ain't gonna make no difference. Like, cause like just real quick, cause for those who are on here, like, and I'm sorry, cause we discussed that we weren't gonna talk about it.
It's all right.
All of the crying and the moaning and the complaining, is that going to change the result of that election?
That's right. That's right.
So stop. Find something productive to do with your time.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's someone you're a black woman and I'm like, gee, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Are they uprooting me and my children from my home?
Oh no. Come on.
Like, I got too much I got going on. Please leave me alone. Like,
that's right. Listen, you're a strong black woman. You're a strong mama. You keep doing what you're doing for your kids. Like you say, all that whining, man, and just the women, man, whining too. They be crying too. All that whining, man, got a man or woman up. You know what I'm saying? So
just be an adult. I expect that from kids. That's what kids do. But
right.
When you're an adult, man, woman, and whatever, just take accountability. It happened. Move on. Either you find a way to resolve it, or you find a way to deal with it.
Yes, that word accountability. Deal with the problem
and you move on.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. That word accountability. Let me ask you a question about that word accountability. Don't you? And nowadays, a lot of people don't want to take accountability. Like I told you, I coach football. I coach 10-year-olds. And I've been doing this with my 7, 8-year-olds when I was coaching them. I say, y'all at the age now, because you got some that might give you a little lip, like, hold on, no, we ain't doing that. So my thing is, if you can't be corrected, you'll never grow. So when it comes to accountability, a lot of people don't want to take account for what they did. You know what I'm saying? They want to play victim and want to point fingers. Me,
I know a lot of that.
No, I'm saying I can man up when I'm wrong.
Oh yeah,
all the time. Even when I'm wrong, I still man up. And you know what? Much as I get tired being the bigger person, and I tell God I'm not gonna be the bigger person, I'm gonna guess what? God slapped me aside my head, and I still go back and be the bigger person, even if I went wrong. But later on down, check this out now. Later on down, God has shown me why He sent me back to that person. He's telling me why, and I see why. They're like, oh, that's what God was trying to show me. But I don't laugh at him. I don't ever laugh at him. I still love him. I'm like, I pray for him. You know what I'm saying? But God showed me why. You know what the Bible says, He make your enemy your footstools, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So wait, because now I got a question about that though, because we talk about take accountability. Now I have like a personal question. And what's up, y'all? I see y'all chiming in. Mm-hmm. Now I have a personal question because normally, like, that I know a lot of men here that's saying happy wife, happy life. In other words, let your wife win the argument. Okay, so how do y'all, because I'm not that woman. I don't, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't like a lot of the nagging. I don't like the back and forth. On top of that, if I'm wrong for something, I'll check myself and I'll come back and take accountability and apologize. If I don't apologize, it's just like it is what it is. I don't feel bad about it. But what I've recently experienced was like, you have some people that were adults. I'm like, hey, I took accountability. I was wrong. And it's like now every scenario is like, I'm going to try to get you to apologize. And I'm like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
That's right. So you asked to be fixed.
So what's up? Like, what is it? Because again, I know men, y'all are normally used to the woman, doing that and nagging and like, so what is it when like the roles are reversed? Because I've been experiencing, just that.
So my thing is, I'm man about it. I'm the type, even if me and my woman, I don't do the arguing. I don't argue at all. If we going through something, and we had since like there's a different sign, I'm still apologize. I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna go to bed mad at you. I'm not gonna call you out your name. I'm the type, if I really love you, I'm gonna try to do everything to risk not losing you and risk not letting this thing grow. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes in the past when we was a lot younger, there were times I know I let stuff kind of let stuff build up instead of go ahead and stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and cut it off. But
when is the boundary for that though? Like when do you realize, okay, now this goes beyond me trying to say, secure a relationship to now I'm constantly chasing this woman and I'm now, disrespecting myself and disrespecting my own personal boundaries.
oh, you talking
Is there a cut off to that?
so you saying if I'm trying to sit there, like I'm trying to talk to you or something like you trying to say?
No, I'm saying so because you said, if you love a person, you said you're gonna do what you got to do to save your relationship, right? But what do you have? Is there a boundary to that? Is there a stopping point? Because you can say that, but then you'll have some women that know that you'll do that. They know that that's your personality, so they'll just continue to do the shit because it's like they know you're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep apologizing. That's just how you are. So what is there a boundary for that?
Yes, it is. There's a breaking point. I got a breaking point. You got a breaking point. Man got a breaking point. Woman got a breaking point. There's a time you get tired. My thing is, instead of being easy going when I was younger, I went through stuff like that. But running back, I was just telling somebody earlier, one thing about me is I won't stay with no woman. Unless me and this woman, man, we got our own house together, I'm not going to move into a woman's house. I'm going to tell you why. And the same thing for that woman going to move into that man house because y'all ain't married. Anything can happen. So that woman could kick me out of her house. The same way that man could kick you out of his house. So you don't lost stuff behind it. So what I'm trying to say is this right here. Like, if a woman tell me to leave, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just going to leave. She said, go, I'm going to go. You guys be like, well, you can't tell me to go, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm going to go. So my thing is, I'm 33. So I'll be 34 in a couple of weeks. I'm older now. And my thing is, maybe when I was a lot younger, I chased it, but once I got to like my late 20s and where I'm at now, I ain't chasing nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I was gonna ask when did that mentality kick in? Because I'm 35 and I'm just like I still meet something and it's just like you still ain't got your life together. You still on that same little boy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's time to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you ain't dating me with a purpose. Then move out of the way and let me date the person out. Let me date somebody that's want to date with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we getting older. You know what I'm saying? You gonna just try to hold me up to see it? No. You know what I'm saying? We got to pray about this thing. We all got to we have to have the same energy in this thing. I just can't put my energy in it. You ain't put your energy in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It should definitely always be an exchange. Mm-hmm. I do believe in that. It should definitely be an exchange.
Yes.
Someone said you got to live with somebody before you marry them. I don't think that you should necessarily have to live with them, but you should have a certain amount of time that you spend with each other so you know that person's habits.
That's
you know, their hygienes, because it's one thing to be like, oh, I see her, she always dolled up. Fellas, as a woman who has to use women's restrooms, I'd rather go in a men's restroom. That says a lot. I will go in a men's restroom in a public establishment before the women's, sadly.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
You want to see them clean? You want to know clean? Let me ask you this question. What is one thing black people do? What's the first thing a black person do when they come to your house a lot of times? What's the first thing they do? A lot of times they come to your house. What they ask you?
What do they ask?
What they ask?
I don't know. So see, because my family a little different. Like,
well,
the only time, not at a trust stop, the only time we're going to have any type of conversation before going to someone's house, if it's like a function with food and it's like a group chat, like don't eat before you get here, something like that. That's it. But aside from that, I guess the common question now is like, do I gotta take my shoes off? Because everybody, when they come in my house, they automatically like, hey, should I take my shoes off? Like, what's that? And I think that shows that my house is clean enough that they think that they should take their shoes off.
You got something like that. But another thing too. Can I use your bathroom? Where your bathroom? Can I use your bathroom? They love to use your bathroom. A lot of black people love to use your bathroom. You know why? They go in that bathroom, they want to see, okay, if the tub clean, the toilet clean, they want to see. If that same clean, if they see some spot, whoa, this person right here, you know what I'm saying? That's what they like to do. You know what I'm saying? They want to use the bathroom.
I have 3 daughters. They all had like this really weird, and apparently my mom said it was something about all the kids in my family. They do not like public restrooms. They can see the smallest fragment of hair out of place, and it's like, nope, I'll hold it. I'm not going.
I am
like, so they're like me. They're like, I would rather go outside, go in this box of germs and just infestation. Oh my god! It's so when I think about it, it grosses me out because I think about like I don't. You know how they have like the the little walkthrough like at the public pools. Oh my God, I hate those things.
I have been. Yep, I'm the same.
I'm like, I'm like, no, I will change outside with a towel on in front of everybody and jet through that thing because I can't stand being in there.
You like, and look, I cannot stand the slide. If I see it, I got a weak immune system. So if I see it, I better be home, man. I'm telling you, I got a weak immune system. And another thing about me too, I'm a picky eater. I don't get everybody cooking, so I'm talking about family too. You know, it's just me. I'm just real. It makes it. I'm just kind of suspect what I eat. So I train. I like to work out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm real big on that. So yeah, you got
yeah, same here. Mm-hmm. I'm funny about food. Now, every now and then I will eat something that I like. Okay, it's like once every blue moon. But for the most part, yeah, no, I'm very funny about what I eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I can tell you in good shape, man. Like you be working out. You train?
I was training for a while. Now I just kind of maintain myself, and I do like aerial yoga. But I was like boxing for a nice little minute.
Oh, wow, I box too. Okay, I do boxing too. That's what's up. I can tell you, man.
Shout out to my my trainer, even though I'm not training no more. But Lamont Peterson, y'all don't sleep on him. Make sure y'all follow that man. He's retired now, but he's still like that. Don't do that.
Name I heard before. I feel like I heard him around DC area. So you being in DC?
Lamont is He's a retired boxer. He's a professional boxer. Or was a professional boxer.
It's a guy down there in Maryland. My partner. I'm a truck driver. Been doing that for 12 years. Well, I'm sorry, 11 years. But he was telling me about a guy. He was introduced to a guy down in Washington D.C. He's a trainer. I can't think of his name.
It wasn't. But you know, Javante. He's in Baltimore though. It wasn't Javante Davis.
He's an older guy. He got his own boxing gym down in Washington D.C. also. I have to find out where it is, and when I do, definitely gonna let you know because I was supposed to come down there, but I didn't get a chance to make it down there yet. But yeah, man, definitely. I like that. Let me ask this question, like, cause we're gonna wrap it up in a little bit. Cause I'm enjoying the conversation, and I keep you on here all night. But I respect your people on the other side, like over there with you. I ain't want to know.
Right.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to dating, how long do you think it's going to take for you to date somebody for you can? Well, you're a woman, so
you said how long? So wait. What? Because all right. So, are you saying like casually dating or like seriously? This is a commitment.
If the person want to propose to you, if I want to propose to you, how long have to date you to propose to you? Give me your time. What's your time?
Wait, you said to seriously date or just to go out?
Seriously date. But how long?
I can't really say it's a time thing. I kind of sit back and I pay attention to people's mannerisms and how they carry themselves. Mm-hmm. One thing I will say, I'm extremely observant about a lot of stuff, and I won't say it. So, I can't say how long before, but I can say like it normally takes me about 2 weeks to establish if I don't want to deal with somebody. And again, it's like I said, I pay attention, just to how people carry themselves, certain situations. Like, I think I can say I'm guilty of doing something like watching you, just knowing, something's going to, and sitting back and just watching you to see how you'll react to it. Because I feel like that's the best way to understand someone's character is to actually, because people can tell you whatever they want. Yeah. Like, you can tell me you like purple, blue, green, and gold, but that's not the actuality. I can put it in front of you. It's like, oh, I hate it. So I guess that's a toxic trait if you want to say it. I will sit back and watch you do some stuff just to see how you react. Right. And like, I'm very guilty of, I'll sit back and watch it all and say nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Until it's time to have the conversation. Yeah. Because I'm like, and I always, all right, BBB, but I always make it like very clear, like, I want you to understand this is not coming from a place of judgment. Mm-hmm. These are the things that I noticed about you. And because of what I know about me, we not gonna work.
Right. Okay.
I've had to have that conversation several times.
Mama, you on point, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you as a person. I like that.
Thank you.
Are you big on? I learned this too. I'm a man, so are you big on seeing how that man treat his mother? Because if that man treat his mother good, he's gonna treat you good. But if he treat his mother nasty.
So it's funny because I actually asked somebody else that. Okay. Now, I do think that it's not really how, because it's some people. I do think that some men do have a somewhat unhealthy relationship with their mother. It becomes a little questionable in a sense. So I think it's more so how he values and respects his mother. Like if I can see a man like his mother sit and do some whatever stuff to him, and he sits like and takes it like I expect a son to take it from his mom, then it's like, okay, he has a certain level of respect for his mother. But what I do know as well is that just because a man treats his mother a certain way does not mean he's going to treat you that way. Like he might not have, it just may be a certain lack of respect that he has for you. So granted, he treats his mother like a queen, he treats you like trash. But that all goes because he's lacking that respect for you.
Yeah.
So but I do think, like I said, I have noticed that in some people, because I've had someone say something strange to me about their mom, and it did kind of make me feel like, damn, that's kind of messed up. You know, like that you would feel that way. Because me personally, like, and I don't hide it, like I don't speak to my dad, but I love my dad. I love my dad. I pray for the best in him.
Yeah, that's right.
I know my dad's personality. I know my personality. We don't mix.
Yeah, you still love you. Still praying for that pop. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Just for you to share that, and you know when you said this now, because I'm big on to my thing is like, I'm respect a woman more than anything. But when I'm dating a woman, I'm treated like a queen. You know, I'm treated like a queen. You know what I'm saying?
Now, with that being said, be honest. Do you treat them all like queens, or have them been some women that you like? Yeah, nah, I'm just treat this situation how it is.
I think mostly the ones I have dated is being queens. I can honestly say like now I'm gonna tell you. You know, sometimes we date somebody, and this is how I was. I could date someone, I like them. But then I could but it might not want to be the person I want to date at that time. But then when I date the person that I do want to date, you know, I go above now. How can I say, like extra? You know, I go extra. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm specifically me, you date. If we dating, I'm for that one person. I got that one person. I'm gonna make sure I treat her right, do the right thing for her. And plus, you know, if she got kids, I'm gonna make sure I accept the kids and I love the kids too. My thing was, if like for instance, if it's just me and her on the weekend, it's about us. But when we got the kids on the weekend, it's gonna be about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I'm big on. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a relationship with those kids too, because don't think, you know, okay, well, you know, some women do that and some men do that too. They'll brush off their kids with the person that they with. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. Man, that's when you start having damages. That's when you know what I'm saying, the bond people, the parents and the kids, damage. That's where that stuff come in at. You know, so I'm big on that. Like, I got a show. I got a relationship with kids too. I'm big on that. I ain't gonna be like, man, get out of my way. Where your mom at? No. What's up, baby? How you doing? How was school today? But I will never try to come in and take their father place. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be for them at the end of the day.
No, and see, I think there still is somewhat of a gray area with that though, because while of course you want to make sure that the person you're with is definitely going to respect and get along with your children. Like me personally, I have all girls, so I'm not quick to just bring anybody around my kids. I'm like, just no, like it has to true. And I think so now that I might have like a time limit on at least like 7-8 months. Like not even, because I'm like, even if we're not going to be together, I want to know that you're going to be a friend or something that my kids, because they're going to see you, and I don't want them, especially my girls, feeling like that's how life is supposed to be. You just supposed to have men bouncing in and out. Like that's not the narrative I'm pushing, and I don't want any young lady like to think that way. And it's sad because we see a lot of that
all the time.
Like I have to check my oldest daughter all the time. She'll tell me about like this. Yeah, I watch baddies. It's right, but I'm like, girl, did you do your work? You got a project in school? Like, I don't. We're not having this conversation.
That's right. I love it. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Like you say, there's a lot of that in the Black community. Like, how can I say it? Babies having babies now. You know what I'm saying? And they see,
and it's like then you. Because you got the women out here like, yeah, y'all seen my page. I do. You're not going to see me posted up nowhere with my daughter. And I tell my daughter, I tell all three of them, my job is to raise you.
Right.
My responsibility is to be your mother.
Right. That's
not your friend. Once I'm done raising you, once you paying your own bills, you got your own kids, we can kiki like girlfriends all day. Until then, that is not my responsibility or role to you. And that's what I think too, even like in a relationship. If you know that you're not going to be what that person needs for you to be, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Just going about your business. Like you could have just wasted somebody else's or found somebody on the same level as you. But I don't agree with that. I think that becomes like it's a certain level of disrespect that comes with that. And like me, I'm like, now I want to disrespect you in return because you like did some sneaky stuff where you played with my time. Me, I'm blatant. I'm going to respond in a blunt manner. So it's just like, I don't know. But I really wish people would stop doing that.
And you said a mouth. You said everything that need to be heard because like you look, there you go. Girls going now, a child, how can I say it? If your daughter if you the mama and your daughter going to the club with you, that don't look good. You out there twerking, and mama out there twerking too, that don't look good. Come on, man. I don't see y'all going to a bar or something like that, but going to a club together and you twerking.
She knows not even ain't no twerking it. Like, and she's 15, so I'm just like, I'm definitely not that overbearing mom. Like, I'm like, you go with your little friends. I expect y'all to do that. You want to talk about somebody being cute? I expect you to talk to your cousins. I expect you to talk to your friends. Don't talk to me about that. That's not the type of conversation we want to have. And she also knows like the way, because I don't know about the teens in South Carolina. The ones out here, like just 2 weekends ago, I'm doing a photo shoot. We're at a random train station. Kids out there dressed in all black ski masks, hoodies, jeans. Comes out the next morning, they were robbing people.
Wow.
And they were all, I was like, none of these kids were out of high school yet. They were all in high school.
Wow. That's crazy.
So I'm like, and my kids know, let me catch you.
Like, this doing Halloween?
No, this was this was a week before Halloween.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Again, mine know. My daughter will say all the time, I ain't got no time because my mother, I will. Don't let me catch you.
You raising yours right. And that's why I'm telling you, man, that's what it's about. That's something about saving the streets, saving the kids out the street, man. Like I tell, like I'm telling my football team, I ain't worrying about being the best coach. I want you guys to have a great life. You know what I'm saying? I want to see y'all 10, 15 years from now doing positive things, not out here in the street. You know, you got to move away from home, come visit home, go to college, do the right thing, do some work. These streets ain't nobody's friend. These streets ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's all
I wish my sons would. Damn right.
Yeah, that's right. Like the old black people say.
We need to do this during the day with the kid is because they do. Like, unfortunately, it's parents out here that's lacking their job. They're not trying to teach the kids. They learning off TikTok and everything else. Why not have a positive avenue to show you the right way to go about things as opposed to just following what you see on TV, all the toxicity and just the mess.
I love it.
I tell people all the time, right? And even at my kids' school, your responsibility is to teach them it is not to teach them right from wrong. That's my job.
Come on, man. That's right. That's right, Mom. That's right. Man, listen, I'm loving this right here. I'm loving this. Lord, I thank you for this podcast. I thank God for you. What's up, Trent? The Real Life Podcast. I thank you. Oh, man, you on fire. You are on fire. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you for having me again.
Listen, I got to have, like, I used to have my questions ready. And what I was going to say, I want to do a topic with you when we do the next session. The next interview, I want to do.
I got you right after this.
Personal growth.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Personal growth. I want to do personal growth with you because I can tell that you have grown mighty. I don't listen. The heart knows what the heart knows. You know what I'm saying? So real recognize real. You have grown mighty in different ways of what you've been through. You have grown stronger. Like you have learned. Like you got a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom, and your wisdom need to be shared with young ladies and older women. You know what I'm saying? Not just that. A lot of men are going to learn from you too, because they're going to, when they date a woman, they're going to hear what you're saying, and that's what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell, man, you got a lot of great qualities and everything, and you are the total package. You are the total package. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. God got it. I'm gonna tell you, no, not just any man can have you. Not just any man.
Hey, you're absolutely right, and that's what God done told me. So that's why I'm like, I am happily single. I will remain single until the right person comes my way.
That's right. Listen, God, the man that God got for you is the you. I'm gonna tell you what. Go ahead and put the image of how you want your man, and God will give you exactly the image you want. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
waiting for it. It's coming.
So it's coming, yeah. It's coming, yes. And like you say,
Coming. He'll be there when it's right when he's supposed to be, and that's all.
and
That's
right on
all.
time. Right on time. And guess what? He gonna find you. The Bible said,
Yeah.
"Man, find a wife, you find a good thing. He gonna find you." But I'm gonna tell you something, which I know you don't. But you too fine to be sitting in the house. Get out, chill. This you and the kids go to the mall. Y'all go out eat when y'all go eat something. He might be at the mall. He might be at the park. I'm telling you. He already listen. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is the crazy thing about it, but it's real. He could probably pass by you and send you a couple of times. You just ain't noticed. You know. What I'm saying?
You know what?
Yeah.
But like I said, when it's right, I'm welcoming it with open arms. Until then, I'm fine where I'm at.
Oh yeah. Well, guess
okay.
what? I'm gonna tell you what.
Right
When
where
he
I
do,
am.
well, guess what? Eyes on the prize. You the prize. You know what I'm saying? Eyes on the prize. You the
I
prize.
appreciate that.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you, man. Tell your peoples over there I appreciate you, and tell them y'all go follow. Man, listen, y'all go follow Jazz the Goat. You know what I'm saying? Real one, man. Somebody that I'm gonna tell you, y'all check her out when she go live. She pouring into people every day. You know what I'm saying? Pouring into her. I'm talking about you will not be disappointed. You like if you in a bad attitude, go watch her live. I guarantee you finna watching her live. You gonna come out with a great attitude. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, you down to do?
If y'all not already, y'all make sure y'all follow Sip the Real, a real man out here giving good advice.
Man,
Not the narcissistic advice that I've seen. Giving good advice for grown men. I appreciate that.
Man, that you doing it, man. That you doing it, man. What you got?
What was that?
So basically, so who you been like movie wise? I'm gonna check your movie out. I'm gonna check some movies out.
It's one of the movies I played the main character in. It's actually on Amazon right now. It's supposed to be coming back out on Stars, but it came out December of 2023 in theaters. It's called The Perfect Christmas. When you look at that, I'm literally right there. I'm the little wife right in the middle of the screen. I'm always playing someone's wife. It don't make no sense.
The Perfect Christmas. I'm gonna watch, man. You know what? I'm finna go look. I'm finna go ahead and put it up there and watch it tomorrow. I'm definitely watching Perfect Christmas. So you never know what God.
Definitely.
You don't know who God got in store for you to meet, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything I can do, support wise, anything at all, you let me know. Seriously, you know.
Absolutely, same here.
Definitely.
You know, I got you. Just like you said, you witness. I stick to my word.
Oh yeah. Listen. We got like I said, we got to set up again, and like I said, we'll talk, and everything. And we'll get off everything. We won't let them see everything because they get to catch a little rerun. Y'all already know. Follow me, Facebook, Silk Richardson. Instagram is Silk_the_real. And y'all right here on TikTok, and my YouTube page is in my link on right here on TikTok. It's at Sip the Real on YouTube, and y'all see season 1, season 2 rerun of this right here with Miss Jazz dropping great jewels tonight like she always do. Tell them how they can reach you, Miss Jazz, before you go.
Like I said, go ahead and follow me at Jazz the Real. I'm gonna put all of my social media, my YouTube. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it under there, so I don't gotta spell it all out for y'all. But yes, Jazz the Goat. Follow me. You can see some of my work on there. Just everything pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add everything on there. Y'all gonna see my YouTube. Y'all gonna see my IG. All of that.
Yes, man. Man, listen, I pray to God continue to bless you and your family, man. Those fine daughters you got, God got His hand on them. They're gonna be leaders. They're not gonna be followers. They're gonna be role models. People gonna look up to them. You know what I'm saying? They're women of God, all 3 of them, man. And I can speak that they do good in school, continue to be respectful, even when they're not in your vision, under your vision. Not around you, they still do the same and carry that on. You know what I'm saying? Respect everybody, keep doing it, continue to grow. And I pray that God's going to give them everything that they want in life. You know what I'm saying? Continue doing what they do. I love it. Man, I thank you for
Thank you. And of course, I send nothing but blessings and understanding, because I pray for that every day too, because you know that's what.
Yeah.
But understanding and just peace into your life, and that you continue to have that spirit, and to guide you, because He with you all the time.
Yes, I think, amen. Always, baby. That's why I keep on. Let's keep going. That's right. That's my angel. You know what I'm saying? Definitely my angel. Every morning I say good morning. So hey, that's my angel, man. Same to you guys. I appreciate you. Real Life Podcast. Can you say me, Jay?
Yeah, I was just gonna say thank you again. I appreciated this. Like, I enjoyed it.
Let's schedule again. Let's get us another schedule. Next time I come, we'll have a topic, and it'll be 6 or 7 questions, and it'll go to like I say, it depends on the guest. And I already knew, man. I didn't want to miss it tonight. I got to be up at 3 in the morning. I didn't want to miss this at all. Regardless, God's going to take care of all that. I needed to hear this tonight, and not just me. They needed to hear this tonight. You know?
Yeah, same here. But thank you so much. You already know. Hit me up.
I'm sorry.
Whenever you ready to schedule another one, I'm here.
Okay, baby, definitely.
I'll make that work.
All right, baby. You stay blessed, Miss Jazz. More love.
All right, you too.
All right, y'all. You see that.